Well, it says we're live. I think we're live. Tom, are you live?
I think I'm alive. Let me feel my pulse. Yep, I'm alive.
All right. Well, so it's Monday night and it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to be talking about Kamandi. We've been talking about Kamandi for a while. It's been really fun.
Yes.
What is
Several
this?
months since the summer.
This is episode 9. It's been months, right? So we did
Yes.
episode 1, episode 2. Look at all these episodes. Look at all these great comic books that we've talked about. Rats, bats, and I'll say it again, well-dressed bats. I find it funny. They can't speak, but they
They're
can put on
fashionable
some
bats, actually.
They can put on some nice clothes, those bats. And Lantern Zone is here. Hey, good to see you over on YouTube. What else have we done? We did what? Episode 6, episode 7. We had Mike Royer visit. That was amazing and challenging. And Tom didn't make it. I don't know. It was just
I was there.
Tom was like
on and
you
off.
were a ghost. You were like in the negative zone, like floating, like Spock. I'm right here. Yeah.
My brain.
Yeah. We did episode 8, ended with the Eater, and here we are. We're going to look at Chicago, and we're going to look at the first story in the Monster Lake series, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, but I just want to say that we are working on our our collections website, and we're looking for financial support to be able to pay fancy developers to help us with this. So
that you can enjoy it.
So that you can enjoy this amazing data that we have been compiling, and we've been normalizing that data, right, Tom?
It's normal.
It's normal, okay. And there's tables and stuff, and there's a little sample of what the site will look like, and it's really a really great project. It really gets to the core of our mission, and it'll have not just the collection of our scans will be available to see what we've got, not necessarily see the art, but see listings. And
yes.
And then we'll have a catalog raisonné for Jack, so we'll be able to really get a sense of his life's work as an artist, and the one of the most important creative people of the last half of the 20th century. That's right, kids. It's true. We wouldn't be the Kirby Museum without that. But anyhow, so let's. So yeah, please help us. You can go to go to Kirby Oh, I'll put it up on the thing. I know I kind of just could try to mix these things up so they're not always in the same place. Go to Kirby Call, KirbyMuse.com/call. You can text Kirby Call to 44321, and just help us out a little bit with your financial support. And that would be really, really great. So what are we doing? Where did we leave Kamandi, Tom?
Well, we left it with you, gosh,
right,
firing at him and him getting in this nifty little kind of sand buggy,
like a buggy thing. Like a buggy, yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird. It looks almost like a furnace because it's got this thing in the back. That looks like
true.
It looks like it got detached from the side of a house or something.
That's right. It's got a big chimney. The exhaust is huge.
Got a chimney. That's a good word.
Yeah. So there's Kamandi.
So he stole it from Ugash and the apes. He stole it.
That's right.
And that didn't settle very well. At first, they were going to just go back to camp or something, or they're going to leave that area. But then because he stole it, they're not happy. So who knows what they're going to do next.
And I'm just want to say that I'm looking at this screen here, and where I'm wiggling the mouse, 20 pages. I'm keeping an eye on the page count of the stories, because I know Jack's 20-page stories are the ones where he I like those stories better. When he started doing 18-page stories, they're great Kirby stories, but they don't have a lot of nice full-page splashes in them and stuff like that. So the 20 pagers. I don't know if Kamandi gets to 18. But anyhow, so where are we? We are leaving the expanding tiger empire, and we're dealing with gorillas. I guess we're up here, near Monster Lake, where Chicago is, right around.
Yeah, it looks
there,
like all the Finger Lakes combined into one big monster.
Right, the Great Lakes. Yeah. So,
I'm sorry, the Great Lakes. Yeah.
The Finger Lakes, they become a fist. An extreme proportioned fist, as in the Jack Kirby style. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, so last week, I'm going to pop us up on the screen for a little bit. Hello, here we are, folks. Hey, everyone. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And if you say hello to us, I believe on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, we will see your comments and we will be able to respond and possibly put them up on the screen. And that would be great. We'd love to hear from you, even if you just say hi. It's just nice to hear from people and know that we're engaging with our
and not talking to the wall.
We're not talking to the wall. We've got Lantern Zone. Thank you, Lantern Zone. But so last time we were talking a little bit about the photocopies and how they appear and how we receive them, and they're oh, there's Michael. Thanks for saying hi, Michael. Good to see you on Facebook. So this is kind of like, this is our raw scan of what this cover art looks like. The pencil photocopy. Again, pencil photocopies. Jack and Roz had a copier in their house and would feed the art through the automatic document feeder and scan the art.
They got it like 72, 73.
Yeah,
and they got it indirectly somehow from a relationship from Neil, his son.
Yeah, the son Neil had a Canon or a relationship or something.
Yeah, I think he was
Steve Meyer.
Somehow.
Steve Meyer, member number A. We formed the Kirby Museum, and Steve Meyer wrote a check to become a member immediately. Kenichi, great to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Thank you. and Habs 8691 on YouTube. Fantastic. Thanks for checking in, everybody. And please, as the show goes on, say hello. Oh, our dedication is admirable. Well, we wanna to get through the Kirby at DC in the 70s. We want to get through that. And that's what we're doing. We need to do.
And you can't stop us.
You can't stop us. We're already planning on. We were already talking last night about what we're going to do next, and move to Marvel in the 70s, and that's a good one. But maybe a little stop with Captain Victory in between. Or, who knows? We'll figure it out, and we'll let you know. So anyhow, that's what the scan kind of looks like. But then,
just to mention that in the early 70s, the technique was very different than what you think of as Xerox now, and unfortunately, they're actually starting to fade. And the part of our effort with the digital archive was to scan them all in a raw format at 600 DPI.
Right. All right. 75 YBA on YouTube. Yes. Thanks for checking in, Southwest Ontario,
Canada. Southwest. Nice. Okay. Wow, that's cool. That's by that's not Toronto, it's further over. Ottawa.
So we will scan this piece of paper, and we use software called ViewScan. And what that does is it allows us to scan, if you know photography, and you can get from a camera, you can get a raw file. And what that is the raw data from the sensor in the camera. And so we get the raw data from the sensor in the scanner with ViewScan. So we kind of mentioned this last week, actually. But that allows us to move some sliders and some curves and type in some numbers and get something that, to get this, which, it could be a little more white, a little less gray background, whatever, but then, we get to actually read it. And you wouldn't believe how some of these scans are, and the fact that we can actually get stuff out of them. It's pretty great. So,
so thank God we scanned everything, because now we have that forever.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
You can see Detroit from my living room. That's fantastic. Ugash, yeah, Ugash, man, he's cool. Kenichi, and look, yeah. So that's what we're up to. Yeah. So let's take a look here. And again, here's our our mega side by side where we have the original art scanned. You can see kind of the production stuff that they did and the reverse type. So and the again, it's probably the art has been cut out and pasted on this other thing. I think in general.
Could be, yeah. A lot of times they do that because this is for production. So
yep,
that's what the purpose of it's basically what we used to call mechanicals. This is a mechanical.
That's right. So they use the original art on the mechanicals.
Yes.
And there's there's how the cover. And again, one thing I pointed out, I guess at some point in is it all of the covers? But it's interesting that these covers don't have word balloons. I mean, they have the exciting text at the top. Sometimes they'll have some text inside.
What did he indicate, though? I mean, it looks like he indicated a word balloon. Or is that what's went at the top?
They just they put it all at the top. There was something sinister abroad in Chicago, and it wasn't the mobsters. And then he has Kamandi, the last boy on Earth, is menaced by this hidden secret of the last gang in Chicago. So they turned it around and said, "Read the hidden secret of Chicago, the hidden secret of the last gang in Chicago." So they changed it a little bit, but that's the process. It's cool. It's very, very exciting cover. I love that cover. Gangsters and gorillas. Oh, we have the splashes. I tend to use the splashes because the art is bigger. So here we see some, D. Bruce Berry's lettering and inks, and looks okay, and then I just, thanks for the off-register blue pupils on Kamandi, kids. looks pretty bad. But let's see, what is no, that's right, John. They wouldn't make a stat of the art. They're going to just paste it on the board. They didn't have the money to do that. It was, one step above. Well, I don't know, just bad.
Well, the worst actually is the next spread, because at DC they cut a lot of the spreads in half. However,
that's right.
Marvel, when it went back in the mid 70s, they didn't cut the art. So if you find double page splashes or spreads, they are all in one piece at Marvel, late Marvel, and they're cut up at DC. I've never seen any spreads that were used that weren't cut up.
Yeah, Thundar. Yeah, I mean, it's like that's so clearly Kamandi is the post-apocalyptic thing. YBA, yeah, so much Kamandi there. All right, let's take a look at this. So again, yeah, this is cut apart. They are two pieces of paper, and we scanned them and I put them back together. It's kind of cool. Doesn't have a huge face in the lower corner, but which is a thing. Got a pair of shoes. Kamandi's buggy. Never saw this kind of iron bus before. Must have been made out of town. All right. So, I'm not gonna. It's looks pretty good. It's not.
So this is actually striking for Kamandi, because it's like antiques and people, and in his world, people, they're all animals. All the humans
are all animals. So he's like talking to these people. That's right, and that's the color. Feel like this issue was the one where I was like, I need to do better with the color. Like pump it up so that it looked I don't know, darker or something. They just started not looking that great. So yeah, so anyhow, so Kamandi gets pulled over. Let's just get back into the story. Kamandi gets pulled over into outside this tunnel, and that's he gets pulled in, and then it's like, okay, you're gonna go for a ride, and there it is, the big town.
I'm gonna move this over here, so
sure,
I guess that doesn't
of
look
course.
good. Or we can go full screen.
Go full screen. Make us go away. So yeah, so he's like, oh my gosh, Chicago, it's still around, and I've got these humans, and it's just kind of a big deal.
It's kind of weird that you see parking garage over here, garage 4, 2 miles.
Yeah, I know. Well,
it's a little bit of a hint, but
it's a little bit of a hint. That's right.
But you'll see why soon.
Yes. And then here's Ugash in his buggy.
He's got a
turret. He's got like a gunner up there at the top, right? So
yep.
Yeah. But then Ugash is like, no, there's nothing out here. But wait, what's that giant dome? And then this entranceway. Well, we'll just have to go. It's great. And then we got this thing. I actually really, really like Kamandi's face here. I'm not sure Bruce Berry really inked it as interpreted it also in a really, really great. He did fine, but I love Kamandi's face. He's like, what the hell am I looking at? Like he's like disturbed.
I love all the little things that are going on in there. Like at the bottom right, that woman that's bothering this guy, and this guy's like, okay, leave me alone. So, and then this other guy that's mixing drinks and holding the thing. All these little stories are in there. It makes it so interesting.
So
and it looks so 20s,
Yep. So this is the thing, like Jack has roaring 20s, 3 apostrophes and quote, as it should be. But D. Bruce Berry puts quote, roaring 20s, quote, then the exclamations. And this is also, I guess this is where I was mentioning this to Tom yesterday. I noticed that Berry was, he was taking Jack's 3 dots, which is an ellipse, and making them 4 dots and not having a break. It's just a little weird. It makes the reading, like, I think in a way we're kind of used to seeing those things. Even here where it's like, sound is authentic, ... dash. I mean, he doesn't even do the dashes. He just kind of just puts the dots in. I don't know, not great. What can I say? Anyhow, so let's move on into the color. I mean, Kamandi's still kind of like a little freaked out by the woman doing the Charleston on the table and everything else going on. But I don't know, that pencil, he just looks a lot more like disturbed.
I know. I think it's more his eyebrows or something.
It's the shade, the eyebrows and the shade at the top,
Yeah.
But of course, we can't. I decided at the last minute we can't like look at this and not think about like the Days of the Mob,
right?
So this was like a spread from the Days of the Mob, in the Days of the Mob magazine that Jack did with Coletta and somebody doing washes, and just kind of a great shot. Check out the In the Days of the Mob collection. It's available, and check out our stream about the Speak Out series. We actually went into the Days of the Mob and the Spirit World and the other miscellaneous divorce stories and soul love. So yeah, so this is Jack knew this stuff. He knew all about that. I know. How do you even begin to draw like that? I know. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. So All right, so yeah, he's got the singer. So Kamandi's just like, what the heck is going on here? Why?
Yeah,
Who are these people?
because they're telling him it's the end of the road and they're gonna like kill him. I think it's kind of cool
Right.
the middle thing where he says hi handsome. The woman says hi handsome. Keep moving, kid.
Keep moving, kid. Stop ogling the lady. And it's like, all right, get in the back room. You're gonna bump me off. And it's like, sorry, orders from the big guy, kid. You can go for I'll give you a fighting chance though. You can go for that gun.
And he knows how to use it.
Kamandi, watch out. That animal has a rifle.
And I know how to use it.
He knows how to use it. That's right. Okay, so he wants a shootout. Okay.
I don't know why he did this, but
it's exciting. I mean, it's an exciting
you rat.
That's for sure. Yeah. The kid, I don't see him. Don't worry, we'll flush him from cover. Put on a shirt too, why don't you? Anyhow. Slam. Look at that. Great. And then this great eye panel. It's an eye. And then more fighting. More bullets, more Tommy guns and pistols and revolvers and stuff. That's all stuff. He made it. Kamandi made it, and they're down. And oh man, I had to do it. He's actually showing some regret. He had to defend himself, and then what? You won't get away with this, kid. What? They're back. We don't die so easy in this place. And then they're all getting back up.
It singed his arm.
Yeah. All right. Ow. And he's like, Kamandi's, they're all coming at him. So he like jumps out the window. Thankfully, not that far from the ground. So then he's just on the move. Some sort of madness in this place. And he's running.
Look who he runs into.
Runs into our favorite guerrillas general, Ugash.
Who was not happy with his vehicle being stolen by Kamandi.
That is right.
Went after him.
Yeah. Chapter 3. Ugh. Womp. We found our quarry. Yeah. So there's the color. I mean, I guess the gorillas' costumes could have been a little more interesting colored than just straight purple. Kirby put a lot of details in there, and just kind of
there should be various colors, like the brown.
Hard to keep. Yeah. But I just wanted to point out that Ugash reminds me of this unpublished piece that was probably for a much earlier issue, but we used it. It just has that same. If you're gonna confront a gorilla, I guess you got a few. You can only have a few poses. But let's not forget Ugash is very reminiscent of Ursus, General Ursus, and Ugash from William. What was his name? William. Oh man. That great guy from Barney Miller with the deep voice. How you doing, Barn? He was General Ursus. So anyhow, they're up. Apes, how did you get here? We tracked you. They tracked him. We didn't want to lose. What do we got? Yeah, it is very Bronze Age Lantern Zone. That's for sure. So
they try to hold Kamandi, and all of a sudden have a pineapple, you crumbs.
Yeah, that's it. Here comes a grenade. What? Look out! He's on the move. Oh man, Kamandi's got bruises all over. The gangsters are shooting out of their vehicle as they drive by.
Throwing more pineapples.
More grenades. This town is run by killer animals. And then Kamandi gets called over by this guy in a boater in a straw hat.
Come here, kid.
Hey, kid, get over here. What? You might like the action better. Gentleman George is a friend to all. Here we go. Where are we going? You know, gambling's illegal. And then Kamandi's like, strange. I get the feeling everything happening here is a prepared scenario. You think? And here we go. We got some big shots. And there's a game going on.
He's trying to convince them that they're being invaded by gorillas, and they're kind of like they're playing the game. I kind of heard some shooting outside.
Sure. Chicago's full of gorillas. Yeah, just some guys letting off steam. What are they gonna do? What do these gorillas do? Run streetcars? Oh no.
Then he takes his cigarette from the big honcho, which is a big mistake.
Yep.
Trying to get their attention. Like
they're just trying to get them to snap on of it. And then he's like, come on, the gorilla stuff, it's on the level. See? They're trying to muscle in on us. See? These gorillas are gonna have your whole territory. See? Sorry. Okay. And Gentleman George makes a case for the common defense. He saw the gorillas, and the gorillas are outside causing general havoc. James Gregory, Lantern Zone. Thank you. Yeah, not William. Oh man, James Gregory.
Yeah, and the apes the gorillas are really going to town to shoot and everything.
They're going to town, man. Smash them. Show no mercy. Look at that panel. Great, well drawn, nicely inked, and nicely colored. Rare. I'll just say it.
You mean the big head?
The giant face. Yeah. Look at it. Too late, Ugash. You can't stop us. Uh-oh. Okay, show yourself. Get back, kid. I see the big ape. Blam. Uh-oh. Finish you off. You killed him. He's getting back up. What's happening? What now? Oh my God, look at his face. Womp womp. What's going on in old Chicago? Hey, his face looks like Yul Brynner's face from Westworld.
Yeah, so this really parallels Westworld in a lot of ways. And Westworld this is like the first version of it that was probably, what year was it? 70s or something? And
I don't remember.
And then the latest HBO Westworld started kind of this way and then went on.
Yeah, that's
obviously more exciting stuff.
Yep. Oh, don't really have anything to say about the letters page. All right, next issue. Let's go. Ready?
Start.
Okay. So you are leaving Chicago again. Really, that's lovely. Very nice. Again,
that's the production version.
You can see the production and stuff.
So that was all the guts of the art at the bottom were just cut up and stuck in the middle, and then they added all the production graphics.
And there it is.
It's not a bad coloring, I think. It's just
not bad. No.
Yeah. I like the orange sky with the purple. Right. It's kind of nice.
Right. Yeah. All right. So we're back. Great disaster has struck the world. Things are happening.
Face.
That face. What's going on? That mobster. Get him. Well.
And he's still talking.
He's still talking. I better take it on the lam. So long, kid. Yeah. So there was a time many moons ago that I created like a new something about a website. Was it the
What's
Kirby?
A website?
Oh, remember websites? Anyhow, I used this pile of newspapers for the news icon for the website for was it the Kirby Collector? It might have been, or the early Kirby Museum website from 2005, something. I don't know. Anyhow, okay, kid. That's pretty dramatic. And then, of course, this great line here: "Get your paws off me, you animals!"
Just like
Charlton
just
Heston,
like the movie.
Get
Charleston Heston.
Thinking
Get your paws off me, you dirty animals!
You damn dirty ape!
You damn dirty.
So, oh no, and they beat him down.
And they club the hell out of him.
Oh man! All right. And they get put in the wagon.
He's going to be awfully mad when he wakes up.
He is. You're right. Well, I think Jack was a Hollywood guy. He watched a lot of movies, YBA. So I think that it was a lot of Jack's stuff was inspired by movies. And I know a lot of, we know, of course, that movie makers were reading and looking at Jack's comics. So, yeah. All right. Hours later in a jail cell. That's kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, You're awake. You jabbering little beast. My soldiers will make rubble out of this place. Kamandi's
kind of looking like he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
it's been here
I'm
before.
Here. Yeah. Pipe down, you bums. You're bending my ears. Oh, no. There's another crazy animal. Who's this?
Get out of my way. I'm not through with that thing yet. And Kamandi's smart. He wants to talk to him, get some information out of him, but no.
Right. Oh, Ugash just going to punch him out. All wires. Wires. What is he? Some kind of mechanical animal? Yeah.
I think the answer is more complex, but of course, Ugash can't comprehend more. He doesn't comprehend smashing.
No. That's right. He's breaking out, and he breaks out of the cell bars. Kamandi goes with him, and nobody's moving. None of them. Nobody's moving in the station house. They're like mechanisms waiting to be activated. Kamandi's got a horrible feeling. There's another one of those close-up panels with the shadows on it, right? Like last
I was going to mention that. Yeah, we saw that with the Gophers, and it's
right.
Really,
the human Gophers of Ohio.
I think maybe. Sorry. I think maybe Barry really liked the shadows like that and I don't think Jack drew them that kind of way. Not at least they were looser than that. He made it into kind of like a hard edge, dark,
right?
Which he's an inker. He can do what he wants.
Yep. Uh-oh. Now it's a mess. They're all just standing around. They walk through. Then they're suddenly in court. Order in the court. Oh, boy. All right.
And what's interesting here is that everything is kind of like frozen. It's almost like Westworld, too, when they freeze them and then all of a sudden they come to life like they're being programmed and they're just waiting.
Yep. So sometimes we just didn't have the original art scanned, so we would just have the photocopy. So you get to just have the two. If you have the original art, please contact us. We would like to scan it. So they're in court.
It's a nice drawing there from like the view, like you're the judge judging
You're
them.
the judge, yeah.
And the judge is left-handed. Well, maybe he's right-handed. No, he's left-handed. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Or you're standing next to the judge.
You're standing next to the judge, yeah. And then Ugash just can't take it. He's going to smash these walking puppets to bits.
Fool gorilla. Stay if you like. I'm going to find an exit.
That's right.
It's interesting because he starts calling him Gorilla in this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember
Gorilla.
him. He never said
Right.
Gorilla, calling
That's
them
right.
gorillas in the last one or the one before.
Yeah. I guess because he spent so much time with him. Oh no, and then there's the electric chair. And they caught him. They caught Ugash. You clockwork creeps. If I get free, I'll... Yeah, well, strap him down. Oh, oh, God. Oh, man. Uh-oh. That animal is going to grab the pistol. He knows how to use it, right, Tom?
I think so.
All right.
At least he says he does.
Yep. Okay, so then he all right, think fast, Kamandi, or Ugash will fry. So he shoots out
Street noise.
He
So he grabs the gun and he
shoots out the window to get their attention.
This way, you apes.
That's right.
He doesn't say gorilla that time, though.
He does not. Execution? What? I've done all I can, Kamandi says. There's still a fighting chance.
They're gonna kill me?
Oh no. Pull the switch.
Can't die like this.
But the
I've done my bid for Ugash. This is where I bug out.
That's right. He's gonna bug out.
Such an old term, bug out.
Yeah. And that's it. He's on the move.
Now he leaves them, so we don't know what actually happens necessarily.
Yeah. He sees every character in Chicago is joining the action to stop the intruders. So then he finds himself, like, behind the scenes. He sees the
Luckily, he finds that door.
Yeah. Yeah. Very lucky. He's like, well, maybe whoever's in charge are humans that can reason. But no. Well, here's the hope-destroying truth.
Yeah, I've seen the that last panel shown other places.
I used it too. I used it.
Yeah.
I used it from
endless rows of working computers.
The Kirby L mailing list and stuff. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. And of course, it has to. It's making announcements about everything it's doing, right? As you would need to do to make it dramatically interesting, right? Malfunction on the south side. Circuits cleared near stockyards. Emergency! Emergency!
And Kamandi thinks that there's somebody intelligent there doing this, but the computers talk to each other and say, "We are in control. Leave or be eliminated."
That's right. Now, this way, please. And what does he find himself in? The mall.
I know, that's really weird.
The gift shop. Exit by the gift shop.
It's just like it's like frozen in time along with Chicago, like when it happened. I'm surprised that you don't see like dead people there, because when the disaster happened, the people would be still maybe there, or maybe they left.
Yeah. Your trip is over. You've been an active participant in the Chicago of the 20s. We hope you found the experience exciting. Please come again. Bring your friends. Well, let us pay homage to Harvey Norton of New York and his experience in like a theme park and a virtual reality and all that stuff. Similar
Logan's
theme.
Run. Yeah, it's a little
Logan's
bit like
Run. That's right.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of things similar.
12AX7, yeah, over on YouTube. And then this really cool final page.
Yeah, it's a great splash.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to end it, too.
Yeah.
Instead of a bunch
I'm
of
alone. Alone.
You're leaving Chicagoland, the fully automated living museum.
Living museum. Yeah.
And if so we don't know what happens. We don't know what happens
to Ugash
museum. Ugash could have, like, their team could have just destroyed it, or maybe Chicago destroyed them, and it's still going on now.
It's true. Yeah, I don't know. I put us back on screen, so be wary.
Okay,
hi, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's, and then it says, if you have your map from issue number 1, look up Monster Lake. Okay.
We did already.
We'll look at it again anyhow, just because Rand did an old copy and paste. I did that just because. Thanks, Jack. So there's Monster Lake. Okay. I did not recognize any of these people. All right, so here we go. This was the I think this was the story. I think I mentioned it in the last show that I bought 2 copies of it because I was on vacation and confused, and I got home and you're 13, you're like every comic you have. Yeah, not this one. Anyhow, that's a cool piece of art. Giant crab.
Yeah, I like
lobster.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
Right? That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. What's going on here? Don't look for the ordinary. Okay. Who's this guy?
This guy looks like a bug from New Gods.
He does. That's right.
Pretty cool helmet.
Yeah.
And a sword.
I will.
Pretty wild.
I will once again point out that I feel like the coloring, they kind of slacked on the coloring here a little bit.
It's flat.
He's got this. He's got this cool outline here on his, I don't know, his trunks or whatever, and But then we go to this. We go to the next one. This thing. I mean, he's here. This is a pretty cool splash.
Yeah, great perspective.
But then, it just kind of the yellow outline, I guess, is the continuity. Yeah. I think this would have been yellow, whatever. Okay,
yeah, and also like the strap on his right leg could have been a color too.
Yeah,
and the knee pads too. I mean, they could have made it much more interesting.
Could have made it more interesting. Yeah. Anyhow, so there he is. There's that man in armor is taking on the whole crew of that strange balloon ship.
Yeah, we don't know who these people are. They look almost like Asian a bit to me.
They do. They have like Kabuto helmets on.
Yeah.
I only know that name because of that other print that we did, the Tribes trilogy. But yeah, they have. And he doesn't seem to need any help. What? No. Oh man, he slips. He falls, and then he hears someone calling for help. This is great, actually. Big action splash. Also, again, the gray.
Yeah.
Oh well,
And no detail coloring. It's all very, swaps. Like the ruffles around his waist could be something else.
Yeah. Anyhow, there's someone alive in there. What? In that canister? There's a canister, and somebody's alive in that canister. Well, okay. Another spear freak. Don't worry. Here comes Ahab, and then Ahab comes, and these airship helmet dudes take off, and Ahab did what he needed to do. He's routed our enemies. So what's going on with Ahab? Thank you.
Then they disappear. We don't even know who these people are.
No, we don't.
Have no idea.
He's like, Ahab says this line, Abraham Lincoln, and then the voice from the cylinder says, "I taught him that. It's all the speech he knows." Okay, well, that's okay. And then he's like, "Wow, who are you in there? Amazing. You talk as well as I do. Come closer. Don't be afraid. I'm as curious as you. What? You live in water?" "No, Ahab, everything's okay. Stand back." And then he opens the helmet, and it's a dolphin. It's a dolphin.
And Kamandi thinks he's a fish, which he doesn't like.
Well, there's like a whole fish thing. And it's like, well, you're not really a fish. I use the word as an expression. So I think the dolphin, he says, "I'm not a weak fish, And Kamandi says, fish, that's it, you're a fish. So actually the dolphin uses the word fish first.
Wow.
It's amazing, right? Lantern Zone, the movement, the fight, especially with the action sequences and stuff. Just really, really great. Look at that dolphin. Fantastic. He's in a canister. Well, what's going on?
And
so Ahab,
the dolphin, and
what's that?
About to kill Kamandi, and the dolphin stops it.
Right.
And then,
and Ahab has the dolphin on his back, much like Kamandi had the misfit on his back. So there's lots of carrying of creatures in after.
And notice the last panel on the right. Besides, so Kamandi wants to go off on his own. He doesn't want to be.
Yeah, he
doesn't want to be
okay, you guys. That's right.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be treated or thought of as like a trained animal. So he said, "You guys can just go off on your own." Besides, what's so scary about Monster Lake after all, Rand? What's so scary?
I don't know. I'm gonna turn the page and because the story is so interesting. What?
I thought this was really funny when I first read it. Just
really?
Humor. Yeah, just like what's so bad about Monster Lake? What's scary about Monster Lake?
This is pretty bad. Now it begins.
The legacy of terror.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's gaining on me. Throw a rock at him. All right. Well, Ahab saved him. Thanks, folks.
And Kamandi said, "Pull me up faster, faster." It's like he's lucky.
Don't struggle. Relax. All right. So they go along and they see the barrier, and it's the dominion of the devils, which is, scary enough. But then there's traveler roots. Which is
they travel around trying to find a good place to put their roots down, so they move around.
Ugly, misshapen plants have learned to walk. What kind of nightmare escape is this? Even more so. Oh, that pit is filled with animal bones. Okay.
You don't want to meet the thing that left them behind.
Hey, wait a minute. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we're back. We'll rest here. All right. And then what? It's a giant frog.
Yeah, but the frogs can't. They only can say gork, grok, grok.
Oh yeah, just grok.
So they're not intelligent. So apparently they didn't get any brains.
No. So if you'd like to learn more about that, we put Jack's essay about it through an AI speech translation, and this guy recites Jack's essay about why certain animals get speech. Kind of cool.
Others don't.
And others don't. It's kind of
cool. Horses. They look just like horses.
The horse. But Jack said he would vote for a turkey, so that was nice. And then all these frogs go by. Holy
cats!
Holy cats, even. And they're being driven. They're being stampeded. And then what is it? Oh man!
Grrr.
Fight!
Primal man.
Primal man.
So apparently in this negative zone, like humans devolved into their former primal man.
Right. As he was in the beginning, so he has become once again primal man. Hit him on the bridge of the nose. Ow. That's it.
That's a great picture of Kamandi in the middle.
Great. Kamandi with pulling back on the...
Yeah.
And then we have this. Great.
More crazy human kind of, in this case, action. Primal people.
I don't know about you, Tom, but I'd prefer if either this guy in the lower left or this guy in the lower right was just a little bit larger.
Right? Well, you got to have a big head in the corner.
Kind of have a big head in the corner, But anyhow, it's great. Ahab is holding. Ahab's on fire. Look at him. He's in a great boat.
like a
real like warrior thing.
Yeah.
Really fun. Oh man, they start attacking the dolphin's module or canister. He's killing me.
So he tries to stop them from doing it. And
man.
He gets...
Then what? A strange sound fills the air. Bzah. Bzah. And they all run.
That's a new I think that's a new sound that we haven't
It is a new sound.
encountered.
Yeah. Bzah. And they're on the move. Oh, and the module is spilled. And then Ahab just goes urg, urg.
Ahab tries to defend him because he's trying to hold him.
What was that buzzing sound? It's the sound of the devils. It frightens the animals. And he's like, I am Kamandi. Who are you? I am Inspector Zeal.
Inspector? What's he inspecting?
Inspector Zeal.
Oh. He's like a detective?
I don't know. He's, he works for the USDA. He inspects foods and drugs or something.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know.
Let's find out. I think we're going to find out because next episode, we've got all kinds of dolphin action going on.
So they tie him up because the dolphin can survive. He says, I can survive longer. But
right.
And Inspector Zeal knew that the intelligence would be needed on this journey.
Yes.
And so the journey, they head towards the barrier.
And he's like,
and it makes him feel really weak.
Ow, my head.
Oozy.
Yeah. And then it's like, we have to make it to Seaway. Yeah. We have to make it to Seaway. And then the bazaar happens. And then look at it. It's like Mothra or something. It's fantastic. Yeah. Giant moth. I guess it looks like a moth.
I guess it looks like a moth. Somewhere a little bit like a bee in the front. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's a giant insect that's hot with radiation, and all he says is, he said on the last page, we've got to get Seaway, and then boop, 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 all for nothing. We'll make Seaway now. Kamandi, turn around. There's a big pipe that says Seaway on it.
Behind you.
Behind you. Yeah. So that's it. That's the exciting. And next week we will have some adventures with the dolphins. I think Bob Rohde here was a very prolific letter writer back in the day to comics. So that's all I'm going to say about that. What else? Become a member of the Kirby Museum. We have memberships. We have membership premiums, and that would really help us out. No, not that. Not that either. That. We do have a gift shop. We have fantastic shirts and pins, prints, posters, really cool Captain Victory poster. Bob, you are right on Facebook. Given what happened to Fourth World, it's still Jack is having fun. So, yeah, I mean, what issues? He just made it past, the 18 issues of what, of Mr. Miracle, I guess.
Yeah.
That's right. So this is now his longest running series at DC. And I see. And Lantern Zone thinks it looks like a wasp.
It could be a wasp.
Yeah, could be. So please head on over to our gift shop, buy some stuff, become a member. We welcome your support and your all kinds of volunteering and all kinds of things. We pay more attention to our YouTube channels, but we try to keep up with your comments on any of the channels that allow comments. So if you want to ask questions or say hello again later in the, when we're canned and recorded and being presented, that's fine too. We'll try to say hi to you there. definitely get a few comments from people after the fact, and that's fine. Ring the bell. It means just take notifications so that when we schedule a new show, you'll get a notification that the new show is happening. It's happening next week, as far as I know. But
yep, it's on
but then again, you never know. So it could be. So yeah, so that's today. We did Chicago and the
Monster Lake
story, and then see, we've got Ahab, and we've got dolphins, and
scary houses.
Does Ben Boxer show up? Who is this human? I don't know. We'll find out. We've got sorry, what did you say?
And a scary ghost story.
Oh, at the end, the last one. But we have this killer whale thing. It's hilarious, and it will still only live with Tom and Rick. So episode 10, Monday, December 5th. Thanks so much for joining us. We really we enjoy doing these things. Okay, Michael on Facebook and Michael on YouTube. Which one is the real Michael Hill? That's what I want to know. That's okay. We appreciate your comments, man. But yeah, we'll be doing it and getting all the way through Kamandi, and then we will be able to say we've done all of Jack's work at DC in the 70s. So that's we're really looking forward to that. And hang on, we've got a few other people saying thank you, and we might as well acknowledge them. Michael Hunziger on Facebook, you're welcome. It's our pleasure. Habs, again, you're welcome. And stay tuned. There'll be more. So all right, let's head over to do this, and we'll say thanks, and we'll there's Agnes. Thanks, John. Glad you could make it. All right, we're on the move. Let's put the big screen up, boop, and then we'll say goodbye. Okay, everybody. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.